Okay, this does not look good here, Aw, crap.
Heavy weapons guy, what could be said about him? He's tanky, he hurts a lot, loves his miniguns and really enjoys that sandwich of his. Heavy is the second class that I play the most right after engineer. I just find him quite reliable to play as, and I know I just enjoy shooting enemies with a big ass minigun and turn into the classic pop stomper heavy medic duo. And speaking of his guns, they're really powerful as well. Stock is your old reliable that deals a lot of damage at a close range. Tomislav is more accurate, so it's better at longer ranges. Natasha was put to this god's green earth to punish those annoying scouts and demoniacs, and Brass Beast turns you into a human sentry. But you know, one of my biggest backpain inducers are those spies, those pesky French people who really grind my gears and make me want to come visit their houses and give them the death stare. If only there was one weapon that could help me counter those Pacuet monsters. What the fuck is this? I said I wanted something that could help me counter the French, not this useless piece of shit. Huo-Long heater is okay. It isn't offensively bad or anything, but man, it is kind of pointless. But why is that the case? Well, in this video I want to express my frustration towards this unlock, explain its history and show some uses for it. But before we do, you know the deal by now, I am aiming for 5k subs, so if you help me reach it, there will be a special double cross maps video, so if you want to see that, make sure to hit that button. Then burning it, maybe even dropping your mother onto it. Huo-Long heater or Sheila is Heavy's primary weapon that is likely unique from his other unlocks. For starters, it creates a ring of flames when spun up that deals 12 damage every 0.5 seconds. It has a 25% damage bonus against burning players, but for the downside it deals 10% less damage, so that 25% bonus turns pretty quickly to 13% and consumes 4 additional ammo per second when it's deployed. The weapon was released 2nd of August 2012 in Triad Pack update that included a lot of other Chinese team items like Neon Annihilator and the bane of most engineer mains, Red Tape Recorder. The unlock itself is pretty cool with its dragon head on the muzzle, but even when the weapon was added it was fairly underwhelming. It created a ring of flames around you that used to deal 15 damage every 0.5 seconds but consumed 6 ammo per second when it was fired or deployed, so it's safe to say the unlock sucked. And it took Valve 4 years to do anything to the unlock, as when Meteor Match was introduced it got changed to the weapon we know, including reducing the fire range damage to 12, where it has remained the same ever since that day. I kind of like the idea behind this weapon, but man, this thing is fairly pointless. The unlock encourages you to ambush the enemies, set them on fire and then blow them with extra damaging bullets and discourage spies from stabbing you, but in practice it's basically the stock but worse. I mean, it's not the same level of awfulness as Natasha, where it practically cripples your DPS in exchange for slightly annoying the enemy, but at least that weapon has some use against scouts and demoniacs. While the extra damage is nice, it doesn't really change any thresholds, like you might kill them 0.2 seconds faster, but because that damage penalty is universal and not against non-burning targets, the 25% bonus gets lowered to 13% from what I have heard. Luckily the damage penalty is fairly small, so it doesn't hurt the unlock too much, but that ring of fire actually hinders your ability to do well. It constantly drains your ammo when you revved up, and I constantly found myself struggling for ammo, as for using any other minigun will not make you constantly seek for ammo packs. But despite being such a useless feature, it has its niches. It is pretty good at enclosed spaces, as while the enemy might be up in your face, it does set them on fire and help you deal with them slightly easier, and it's pretty okay at tracking Deathringer spies, as you might activate their feint, the fire can solve their location for a split second, helping you track them better. And it might just be me, but I kept accidentally revealing cloak spies when they tried to run past me invisible, and I even once killed a spy behind me, but trust me, this weapon is not effective at countering them. Sure, it deters them, but doesn't fully counter, as they can just jump across that ring. So let me rant for a bit. This weapon really sucks to use when you have a high ground, because it makes it harder to see where the enemy is. Look at this clip. I have activated this spy's Deathringer. I have him where I want him to be. He's an E-skill. And bam! I fucking get stabbed because I could not see him to the fucking flames, and I was not entirely too happy about it. That was so embarrassing. And guess what? Around a minute later, I got stabbed by the same fucking spy, even though I was revved up, as he just needed to jump over the damn ring and make me look like a fucking idiot. Yeah, I fucking hate spies, as you probably can tell from the video. It really should be titled Trash Runs About Some Shitty Ass Minigun and Spy. You'd think it's decent at payload, but really card heavy is good regardless of your selected weapon, so it isn't as good as people might think. And while I did succeed with it, as is stuck but forced, I thought fuck it, I'm gonna switch to Tomislav for a moment and started doing so much better, as it's silent and faster revving allows you to ambush enemies better. It has a lot better ammo management due to the slower firing speed, and it's actually very good at medium ranges. Plus, with the fact that it's quiet, you can hear if a spy uncloaks behind you, so it's much better against them compared to a minigun that spews literal fire. So as I know that I might have some younger audience watching that has an attention span of a goldfish, here's what we learned. The extra damage is only 13% due to the flat 10% damage penalty. The ring of fire can help you with dealing enemies up in your face, but it's most of the time just a hindrance to you. Tomislav rules, I do not like spymans and I wish them all a horrible day. So, how do we fix this mediocre unlock? Well, if this game will still receive balance changes, this is what I have in mind. That universal damage penalty now gets changed to non-burning targets, so the extra damage actually applies correctly. Then I will lower the ammo drain to 2 bullets instead of 4. Then to actually make the ring more useful, I will increase its size and make it more transparent. And finally, once you have dealt enough damage, you can shoot a big ass fireball that says enemies on fire, which allows you to deal that extra DPS. And there we go, this is how I will change it. I talk about reworking it to shoot fireworks, but I kinda don't know how we will even make it balanced, so I'll let the actual professionals plan that, cause I mainly talk about some 2-for-3 skins and how you can cosplay as Gordon Freeman in TF2. I just wanted to rant a bit, as I really want to like this weapon, as it has a pretty fun idea and cool design, but it really is just so pointless. So if you're gonna play heavy and suffer from spy paranoia, just use Tomislav. It's a lot better with ambushing enemies because how they can anticipate an enemy that makes no sound, plus those Frenchies really should think twice before uncloaking right behind you. So like the video if you enjoyed it, comment down below with your own talks regarding this unlock, subscribe so you get that special double cross maps video, and have a nice day.
That's what you get.
Lil help?